Hello everyone, I'm Chum, and today I'm going to show you how you can create a website on WordPress.com for free. So let's get started. Okay, so we have here WordPress.com. It's a free platform from WordPress that allows you to create your own website. So if you don't want to hire a web designer, you can for sure use this to start your own website for free. So let's hit to start your website. Now it's going to ask you to create an account. So you can type in your email here, username and password, and create one. So I'm just going to log in to my existing account. Okay, so once you're inside, you've created your own account. It will ask you to sign up using asking you what domain you want to use. If you already purchased a domain, you can click here. So what exactly is a domain? Here you have example.com. So example.com now is the name of your domain, or here you have WordPress.com. So the WordPress.com is the domain. So here I'm going to try out Roofing Ohio and hit. So you'll see here some extensions. So we have here .com or .net. You can choose any here, but I especially advise you to take or to purchase a .com if you want to purchase one. If you don't want to purchase, if you don't want to purchase a domain and just want to start a free website, you can use this one. Okay, so we have here Roofing Company Ohio. It's really good to have your city name here for local SEO. It's really helpful, but it's not necessary. So let's go ahead and select this. This is going to be free. For this tutorial, let's go ahead and start with a free site. Once you're inside, you can see here your site has been created. Let's try and visit the website here. This is how your website will look like. Right now, it's in draft. It hasn't been launched yet. So we will go ahead and edit this as you like to make sure that we don't we have all the necessary details for you users before we click launch site. This means that WordPress won't be able to index your site yet, as long as you don't launch it. You'll see here site setup list. So let's go ahead and check off everything here. Start. Okay, so now we're going to change the site title. All done. You can put a tagline here. If you have a site icon, you can change it here. You can change your time zone here. We're going to save settings. If you change the site icon, you'll be able to see it here as well. This is also called a favicon. If you don't have a logo, you can type free icon. So you can select free icons here that you can use on your website, but better to use something like a logo. Let's see. So let's just pick one. So here you can get a PNG. Again, this is free. When you're saving an image to your website, it's better to use a file name that relates to your keyword that you're going to use on your website. That way, um, this also helps with your SEO. So Roofing Company, Ohio, favicon. To further optimize any image on your website, we're going to use a platform, TinyPNG. And we're just going to drag it here. you can see the stop sign. That means it's not working. We're going to go ahead and try it again. Okay. So you see it's a plus sign now, means it's okay. So here you can see we've saved up 50% of the image size. That's very good. It doesn't seem big, but it still helps your website size and your speed load. Now we're going to go back to your WordPress dashboard and going to change this. Okay, so here you can scroll down and see here a site icon. So we're going to select icon and we're just going to drag it here. Okay, so you see here 3 KB file, the dimension, and the title. The title works when you hover onto the image. It will show the title, but to help with SEO, we want alt text as well. Okay, so here you'll see an example of how it should look like on your website. Let's go ahead and save the changes. So let's try and refresh this. See here, the site icon has changed. Let's go to site design, customize, and here you'll see menus. Here you'll see the primary menu. So I like my navigation to be uppercase, so I'm just going to update that. And also, let's add a new item. Let's add services. Services. You can rearrange this by clicking this menu and dragging it the way you want. You can align it here in the home page like this, and will show up beside the home page, or you can drag it slightly to the right and it will create a submenu like this. So we want it as a main menu. So let's get it back. Also, we can add another menu like portfolio or gallery. So I put gallery here and add. Let's drag it here again and make sure. Now let's go back. You'll see here socials. We have here social media links, but as you can see, it's not checked here. So it means that it's not going to show on any of your website. Let's see what will happen if we click the footer menu. Just go and drag here. You'll see here it appears at the bottom, or you can check it and you go check the social link menu at the top. You'll find it here. So you can either remove it and edit the link according to your uh, social media URL. So we're going to leave it here. If you want to check out how it looks like, it's going to be like this. Let's dismiss it for now. And here you'll have a good looking website. Again, you can rearrange this as you want. I'm going to remove this one. Okay, so let's go back. Again, if you don't want this, you can just simply uncheck it here. And okay, So also, if you want to add a menu, you can click here to create new menu, and let's go put footer. So I want this to show up in the, let's hit enter. And now you can add items here. We're going to add terms and conditions. I'm going to fill it out later. The privacy policy, add, and now we're going to add this to the footer menu. Okay, so here we now have the terms and conditions. So when you see something like this edit icon, you can simply click here if you want to change this. So here we have default WordPress. So since this is a free website, they're going to be a WordPress. They want you to associate it with WordPress.com. So now it says blog at WordPress.com, but we want to make it simple. We're just going to use the WordPress.com logo here. That looks better. Now let's go ahead and save the changes. Now that's saved, let's go back. Okay, so it says update your homepage. Let's update the homepage. Here you see the new WordPress editor. There you can read here how you can create pages, add your content, and let's hit get started. So this is now your desktop layout. So here's the demo page layout. You can change that. Let's just go over this for a second. You have here the status and visibility. So here you see that this page is already public. At the time you can change this, or you can backdate this, or you can schedule any page that you want to go out in the future. That's really helpful. So again, here the demo of the page layout. Here you have the permalink, the URL, featured image. This one your visitors will be able to see this when you share it in social media. Excerpt is like a summary of the content inside this page. Discussion. For pages, I advise you not to allow comments, so that's okay. Page attributes. Page attributes if there's a parent or a subfolder. If this is a subfolder, and the order it appears on the menu. Let's just go ahead and edit this. Welcome to. So for the content of your website, this is what you call this part here. Sorry, this top part here is what you call above the fold. So you have to make sure that your visitors will know exactly what you can do for them just by looking at this. That way, when they know that you can help them, they'll surely want to know more about what you offer. So you have to make sure that you catch their attention above this fold. So for example, as much as possible about avoid talking about yourself or your company. Make it about your prospect visitors or your clients. The button, you can say this is called a call to action. So you have to make sure that this button will tell your clients what you need them to do or what you want them to do. It it should be relevant to what you want to achieve from this, from your visitors. So if you either want them to call you or to book you, to schedule an appointment, so you have to state this here, aside from just saying learn more or click here. So that's too generic. You want to be more specific and make it easy for your clients to know what you can do for them. So here, let's say free roofing estimate. Here you can see that you can type something here as well, latest blogs. So when you're creating a website and you want visitors to look at your website, you have to make sure that you have content. Content is king when it comes to SEO. So you want to make sure that you write relevant content that helps your clients or your visitors, make them feel that you are an expert, that you know what you're doing, and that you are genuinely there to help them. It's again, it's not about you, it's about them, how you are able to help them and what you can offer to them. So this subscribe, uh, uh, this is another call to action. Is It's an opt-in form, which means that get to collect customer emails using this, and this could be a way for you to keep them posted about your website. Maybe you published a new blog or you're offering a promo, so you can do email marketing from the emails that you collect on from this opt-in form. Let's refresh this and see. Let's try what happens. I see. The form is not showing because I'm already logged in, so it automatically grabs the email. So this is different from WordPress, that your a standalone WordPress website. Let's go ahead and check posts. Okay, so you see here, these are the three posts that you see on your here on your website. Let's go ahead and click edit, or you can simply click here to edit. Let's add a featured image to see how it looks on the website. Again, an overview here on the sidebar. You'll notice a few different things on the post dashboard or the post sidebar. You still see status, visibility. You'll see permalinks. You can edit this URL slug. Make sure that uh, it doesn't have to be the exact title of your post. It can be a keyword that you want to use. So introducing roofing companies, or getting roofing leads, or something like that. Here you'll see the date. Since this is a blog, you'll see the date, the month, and a day. So year, month, and day. And here you'll see categories. Right now, we don't have any categories. So what you can do is you can click here. And for example, you're talking about roofing. So you have here roofing. If you want to add this category somewhere, maybe add this category. And we're going to uncheck this one. We're going to add another category called services and add. Then, okay, I'm going to get back to it later. So tags. So for example, the category is the the general theme. So for example, you're talking about roofing. So in the tag, you can tag here what exactly you're referring to in this article pertaining to roofing. So maybe about storm, about hail, and leak. So anything pertaining to uh, roofing, more specific like that. So for example, you have animals, or what kind of your tag, your category is animals. Your tag can be dog, cats, something like that. So we're going to add a featured image. Let's put this one, insert here. So again, this part here is the excerpt. So if you see here, it's cut off. So what you can do is um, you can copy a sentence or create or a paragraph or write your own and paste it here. Then you can allow, I do suggest you allow comments in your post to encourage engagement, but I don't recommend you allowing pingbacks and trackbacks because it can be spammy, it looks spammy. So you can uncheck this and let's hit update. So once that's done, let's go back here and see how it looks. So here you'll see the featured image, the title. Um, this one's the excerpt. So as you can see, it's not cut off. It's not the same as the other websites or the other post, I mean. So that's good. Okay, so let's go back and I'm going to update these two. So to make it look the same. If you want to grab other photos for your blogs, you can go ahead and use Unsplash. There's also Pexels. And there's another one, Pixabay. So you can go ahead and type here leaky roof. Here you'll see photos of roofs. If you don't see anything, let's type here leaky roof. Sometimes it's not as accurate. I'm going to just, as much as possible, avoid grabbing photos from what you call that, from Google, because sometimes it can be a copyright problem. Okay, so this one looks funny and this one looks good. So let's go ahead and grab this. Let's get the smallest one. Wait, let's see how it looks. Okay, so here we have a very large featured image. So let's grab ahead and get the big one. Download. You can sign up or you can simply do the CAPTCHA. Mhm. Okay, download. So you can credit the photographer here, and copy this onto your website to credit him, or maybe copy it to your social media. So let's just leaky roof. That looks good. Save. So again, we're going to optimize this to save some space or dimension. Not dimension, the size of the image. So let's go ahead and open this in tiny PNG. It's compressing. And here we save 39% from 500 down to 300. It's good. I'm just going to replace the image. And now we're going to go to featured, add new, and click here, roof here, insert. So we're going to just grab something here and go back to documents, paste here, and check the ping and trackbacks. So now what I'm going to do is create another category here. So for example, I'm going to put gutter, and I'm going to put it inside services, under services. So this one's the child category, and services is the parent category. Let's go ahead, and you can see here it's under the services category, and you can put here leak, comma. Okay, so update. Once you update that, let's go back here and go back to home and see how it looks. Here, you see here, you have photos. It looks better already. Let's do one last one. Let's grab another photo. So, here. Download for free. Wait for it to download. So Unsplash provides you with a very large image, so you probably need to resize it, or you can click here and just grab the medium roof tile. Okay, so let's roof tile open. So here you can see you saved 44% download. If you do want to resize your image, So for example, here we have 192, 190.20, and this one's 1 to 80. So what you can do is you head over to Paint if you're using um, PC. You open the file. Let's head to desktop. The roof tile. Open. So it's very big. So let's go ahead and resize it by pixels. Now we're going to change this to 1 to 80, and you'll see it will automatically adjust the height. Let's say OK and save. Once that's done, we're going to refresh TinyPNG because we've already uploaded previously. I noticed that it won't compress it again if it's the same name. So let's hover. See, you can see here it's already resized. And now we're going to compress it again. So great. We now save 64%, which is far less than we had previously. I'm just going to replace this. And now we're going to go here. Let's try roofing. No. Add new roof tile. Open, insert, and let's just grab something from the your post, or you can write anything here, and make sure you uncheck the ping deck and trackbacks. So save, and let's go reload this, and there you go. So this one is already a good looking website. You have here your company name, you have here your call to action. You can add a couple of blogs here that will direct to your website, and you have here the footer. What we can do also is you can go ahead and go through each page and add more information about your services, add gallery, add photos for your gallery. The blog should show the blog posts you uploaded. So we have here the about. So your introduction about yourself. And here the contact info. So we can go ahead and edit here and update this information. So inside the contact page, you'll see here the contact information, and you need to fill up this forms here. So you want to fill out what email address these forms go to, and what the users see when they read this on their email. You can fill this out. So let's go back to the website. You went in here and type the term. We have here the terms and conditions and privacy policy. So you can go to terms and conditions generator.com. You can enter your company name here, company website name could be the same. Then you can go ahead and copy this and paste it here. Then you can go to next and country, so states, and just go here, enter your email address, and then generate terms and conditions. Then you can head over to your terms and conditions, hit edit. So once you generate these, you simply, let's go ahead. Okay, so you can copy this to your clipboard and you go here. You'll see something here that says code editor. So you can go there, click here and paste, and go back here. It says convert to blocks. And you can go here and visual editor. And here you'll have your terms and conditions. Hit update. And when you go to view page, we now have our terms and conditions. So you can find others, like you can go to privacy policy generator. You just do the same. Roofing, just copy this, the domain URL. Next, do you use cookies on your website? Yes. Do you show advertising through Google AdSense? No. Do you show advertising in third parties? Google, no. But you can definitely change this if you do show advertising on your website. Click next. Then country. It's very easy to use and very straightforward. Use that. Okay, so copy and let's go to privacy policy here. Hit edit here. Don't worry about the edit on the bottom. You will be the only one to see this. Your visitors won't be able to see this. So let's go ahead. One thing you can do is you can also go here and type here HTML. Then you can paste and convert to blocks. Once that's done, you update and view the page. So here you have your privacy policy. After that, you're ready to launch your website. Let's click launch site. And now it's going to be visible on google.com. Skip purchase. Continue with your free site. And your site is launched. So when we okay, so if you want to keep track of your stats on your phone, you can download the WordPress app. You should be able to see how many visitors your website is or how many visitors are looking at your website and what pages or what posts they are using or looking. This will help you see what works for you. So here you also see the stats. As you can see here, there's one visitor, which is me, and I viewed the website 3 times. If you want to edit the categories, you can go here in settings, writing, Then you'll find categories here. And what we can do is to edit this and remove top level category and put it under services. So now we want service as a default and we want to delete this uncategorized. So let's go back. Let's go to discussion. You can make sure to uncheck this one so that you don't have to change it on every blog. So manually approve comments to make sure that you are not spammed. Sometimes spammers will comment on your blog post, and once you approved it, their future posts or comments will automatically be approved. So you don't want that. So you have to make sure that you manually approve all comments and make sure to check it from time to time, or make sure that you get notifications on your email. So yeah, I want to make sure that you go over this so that you don't miss anything. Here you can invite team members to um, manage your website or to add blogs. If you have a content writer, you can add him or her as editor or author, contributor. So you only need their email. So if you want to invest on a domain, you can go here to manage and domains. You can buy a domain here, or you can buy in Namecheap, GoDaddy, Dynadot, and you can add your domain. So we're not going to go through all of this. Let's go home. Okay, so let's go ahead and log out. Let's go ahead and log out here and see what this website actually looks like. Here, there's your visitors will see that it's made from WordPress.com. This is because it's free, so we're advertising WordPress.com. Here is the cookie, and here you'll see the email form. Again, the terms and conditions here, and that's it. You now have a website that you can show your clients. So I hope you learned something from this video, and this shows you that you don't need to pay for a web designer to start your own website for your company. You can do it for yourself, but you just need to invest more of your time and energy rather than your money. If you want more content like this, please like the video or subscribe. Leave a comment if you have questions. I'll be happy to answer. And see you in the next videos. Bye.